What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Love Life Zach, and we're back with a brand new video. And in today's video, we're here with, I think this is my third Q&A total. Fight is tomorrow, Saturday, July 18th, Worcester, Massachusetts, which we're currently here right now. Camera's propped up on the windowsill for lighting, of course. But yeah, we got a Q&A, so we're gonna bump out some questions that we got on Twitter. Twitter's been a little interesting, I'd say. I definitely have some people who are on my side, but I feel like there's more that are not, especially on Twitter. In person, it seems like there's more on my side, but it doesn't matter who's on what side, because tomorrow is the day, and regardless, dude is getting, I'm gonna say slumped, but I'm gonna say stopped instead. We'll say stopped. First question up we have from King Billy, aka Roy. Shout out Roy, my boy. Y'all gotta come back, at least one time let's come back. He said, how do you plan on celebrating after you trump Nolan? Okay, good question off rip. After he gets his ass beat, me and the champ gonna sit here, turn up, and then maybe some other shit. We don't know yet. Something's gonna happen. There's definitely gonna be a celebration, because like, this is such a big fight that everybody's been wanting, and I feel like it's gonna set the trajectory of what is next. I'm thinking that round 4, round 5 is gonna get a little hectic for him. And that's when everything falls into place. But we shall see, we shall see. But there definitely is gonna be a big celebration. I'll probably post some Twitter videos, you know, doing my little thing, assuming that I win. But will be a celebration, we'll be partying. Some stuff that you can't be mentioning on camera. And yeah, next question. All right, next question up we have from your mama's favorite fighter. Shout out Ledger Gomez, one of the GOATs. What do you expect from Divine Valley? How does he/his style differ from past SCB opponents? I think his style is much different than anyone I fought. I think he's gonna come, He's gonna come trying to fight me technically, but I feel like he's gonna be a little loose, and he's gonna have this stance where he's like open, chest open. I just don't believe he's gonna have the full on like technical ability to block my punches, dodge them, and be able to give some back. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he's gonna try to, in his head, he's thinking he can do these things, but when we really get into the ring, it's not gonna happen. And like comparing styles to other fights, he don't fight like Grimvis, Wonder, Jose, Nelly, Jaden. I would say the most similar would probably be Jaden, like more technical boxer looking, to be fair. But I would say he almost has like his own look. So regardless of what his look is, regardless of what he is, we're gonna break him down. That's all that really matters. But what do you expect from Divine? I expect him to come either forward, trying to out punch me, which I'd be a little surprised if he does try to do that. And then my second guess would be he's going to try to play smart, keep a little bit of the distance, and keep the punches coming like straight shots. I don't truly believe he thinks he's gonna stop me. I don't know what in his head is making him think that, or what he sees that I don't, but I expect Divine Valley, this is going to be maybe not my hardest fight, but right now it is my biggest fight, because this leads on to a lot of other things that could come down the road. But do also expect for him to be on the canvas, round 4, round 5, and to hear not in the news, as everybody keeps saying, and still number 1. Next question up we have Jorge the Farmer said, who's the ugliest fighter in SCB? That's a hard one. I ain't trying to answer this. I'm gonna say Love Life Zach. He's the ugliest one in SCB. Like, look at the nose, look at the eyes, look at the chin, and look at this fucking sack. That's a joke. All right, I don't know how to answer that one clearly. I ain't trying to be mean to nobody, so who's the ugliest? Love Life Zach. And then Jorge the Farmer with the back-to-back question, who's the cutest fighter in SCB? All right, now you, okay. I don't know, man. Ledger looking pretty good. Ledger might be the one. He looking like a snack. I'm just saying. Yeah, obviously if I'm the ugliest, then can't pick myself for the cutest. So I'm gonna say Ledger. Ledger's a snack. Shout out Ledger. Next question we have from Almighty AJS. Shout out to you, bro. You always on Twitter. He said, how's the amateurs right now? Honestly, I have not had an amateur match in, I ain't had a fight since I fought in Nashville, and that's been a couple months now. I almost wanna say 3, maybe 2. I'm not honestly sure on that, but record is I'm negative by I think like 2 fights, so still working on turning that around. But I think we're at like 17, 18 fights now. We're just keep collecting them, keep doing more and more, and just keep getting that progress until eventually we go pro. But overall, I'd say it's going good. You know, stay in the gym, stay training, and I'm sure I'll have another amateur match coming up soon. But right now, I'm focused on July 18th, Divine Valley. Next question up we have is from Vast. Shout out Vast as well, one of the GOATs, I would say. Besides your fight, what are you looking forward to / excited for the most for this next event? First off, I'm excited for you, because you show out for the events. Ever since you stepped in and started helping with the events, beautiful. I'm excited to see what you do. You done show me some stuff behind the scenes of like of the trailers playing and the stuff you've added, it's already looking crispy, bro. But besides that and my fight, I am excited for the other fights on the card as well. I was actually severely excited for JDM versus Pascal. That was gonna be a bangle. Now it has been moved to Diesel versus Trey. I'm not sure. I don't know much about Trey. I did just meet him at the press conference, which also, if you guys would like to check out the press conference, if you have not, it is on Breakout Boxing. We literally just did this. I'm recording this right after. So go check that out if you have not. Oh, and just clicked in my head too. What am I looking forward, or what am I excited for most besides my fight? I'm excited for what's to come after my fight. That's what I'm excited for. Because the second that my hand is raised, they all hate it, but I love it. And you guys know, I shouldn't have to say much. The journey, the story, it's coming. It's all falling into place. So that's what I'm excited for. After my fight, we set the true trajectory of where we're going. Next question up we have is from Chan. He says, chocolate or vanilla? If he's talking about ice cream, I don't know. It's a hard choice. When it comes to ice cream, I even like strawberry too. All right, here, got y'all's answer right here. If he's talking about ice cream, I'm gonna say vanilla. Now, if he's on a different topic, you're talking to a man who loves all shapes, sizes, colors, numbers, age. Don't worry about none of that. This right here, sir, if that's what you meant by that question, your boy, everybody go ahead, phone number right, and I'm joking, my phone number's not on here, that's a joke, calm down. But yeah, I'm gonna go vanilla ice cream. I'm gonna go, talking about the ladies. Send them all, just send them all, just send them all. Next up question we have is from Jorge the Farmer. He said, what are your thoughts on the Ledger versus Vopfai situation? If you guys did see the press conference, you would see that Vopfai, or I called him during the press conference, so he could say, free Vopfai. As Rafi was saying also, I want no part in the beef of anything. He just asked if I would do things, and I said, sure, I will do it. I was like, oh my God, why am I in this? But sure. So then Rafi said what he said. I was like, all right, I guess this is the time. Give him a call. Somebody wants to say something. He said what he said, free Vopfai. I ain't got no issue with nobody, and I do say free Vopfai in general as well, just because I'm friends with everybody. So, but as for my actual thoughts on the situation, that's a tough one because I really don't want to speak on people's business. But I'll say from an outside perspective, it's a little crazy to piece it all together and looking on the outside, but I don't know the ins and outs of everything to give like an actual opinion, you know? So Ledger's my people, Francis is my people, Vopfai's my people, everybody's cool. So it's really hard for me to answer that, and I don't want to be in between any of it. So sorry for the letdown, because I feel like everybody was wanting a good answer on that, but I don't know what to tell y'all. That's their business to handle, they relationship, so I'm out of it. And then I even have another question. Jorge putting some questions in. He said, Jorge the Farmer said, what are your thoughts on Big Lotto's allegations? I did comment on that question and said, you gotta let me know what the allegations are because I don't even know what they are. He said, oh, never mind. So depending on what these allegations is, that sounds wild. And from what I've seen, if it's what I'm thinking, yikes. Next question up we have from, this is one of the X or Twitter goats, I would say. I don't know if his name is Jose or what, but he goes by JoJo on Twitter. So he said, win or loss, what exactly is your plan regarding SCB or traditional boxing afterward? If I was to win the fight, you guys know what the plan is on the hit list. It's been known. You guys should already be locked in on that. The very last fight of my journey, hope that happens, we will see. But directly after this fight is going to be Jaden Tunka, November 7th. That's already signed and ready to be done. So that's what we train for next. And he said he's coming, everybody thinks he ain't in the gym, he ain't training. He has a whole new gym and he's coming for the stoppage this time. That's crazy for you to even say that. There was nowhere in that first fight where even close to a 10-8 stopping, and that's just a wild statement to make. The best thing that was hit on me was throwing me off balance. Other than that, like, I know, I still feel like. But now let's say if I was to lose the fight, realistically, I honestly don't know. Listen, I don't want to be robbed. So I know I need to make this fight a clear, utter decision, or a clear, utter, I won this round, yada, yada. It needs to be me. I understand the position I'm in. And when I'm talking about being robbed, I'm just saying as in like, I feel as if the spot that I am currently in, there is a chance that if it is very close, it's not going to go in my favor. So I just cannot leave that there. But in general, you wouldn't want to leave it there anyways. But you guys get what I'm saying. And as for traditional boxing, honestly just the same. Keep grinding out the amateurs until I think that it's time to flip the switch. And hop in the professional ring. But like I said, second, I think I got like 18 amateur matches, whatever it is. I want to get that to be positive, and hopefully get to 30 fights. And then at that point, see how I'm feeling. And we may make a big decision, and I may post about it. Next question up we have is from Waffle. Waffle, my God. What are some of your favorite pro fights ever? Also, favorite SCB fights. Pro fights? It's really hard for me to pick like specific fights. I might get roasted for them too. I ain't got no old school fights like that or nothing. I'm a fan of the Canelo and Triple G fights. I'm a big fan of Usyk's fights. Some people may not like it, but I'm a big fan of Tank Davis's fights. I don't know, I wouldn't say they've ever had like the best fight in the world. Like, and Shakur is my favorite fighter. I don't think he's ever had the best fight in the world either. But I think that Zepeda fight was pretty good. I think it was a pretty good fight. But there's low-key so many matches, like even talking about back in the day or nowadays, like there's so many good ones to pick, bro. Like that's a hard question. Now, if we're talking SCB, some of my favorite fights, I would say mine and Jose's. I think that's one of my favorite fights because just the moment, the build up to it and everything. I'm having a little bit of a brain fart and cannot think. But there's some other fights that I thought were bangers too. Oh, speaking of you, Waffle, one of your fights was a banger. You slept somebody. Who did you sleep? I was like, no way. Was it Intrepid? I don't know if it was him or not. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was when I fought Yaze. He put dude on a canvas. That was a good fight. And low-key, I even think the Pascal Logic versus Bot fight was a good fight, as in just because of what happened. His mom got up there and stood on business. That shit was crazy. That was a good event overall, for real. I would also say whenever Pat hops in the ring, him and Braveheart was a good match. That's probably one of the top SCB fights. Who was Lesra? No, not the Oh, another one of my favorite fights was Alexander Robb versus Garza, because you get to see Garza get put on the mat. Like, oh, there's only so many times we're gonna see that in life, and we may not see it again because he won't step in the ring with me. Like, jeez, come on. All this talk on Twitter, but ain't getting to the action. Next question up we have is also from Jorge the Farmer. Shout out Jorge. Jorge, that's my bro. He knows. He knows. Jorge the Farmer. We're doing a mukbang at Taco Bell. He knows that video. Would you be interested in fighting the winner of Tommy versus JDP on the next Bloodline? Absolutely. Obviously, let me see how this fight goes first before we make a 100% confirmation, because let's say I was to lose this fight, that changes a lot for me and what I just plan on doing going forward. But I need to get through this fight, and I also need to get through Jaden Tunka. And assuming everything goes good, absolutely I want these fights. And I think on the next Bloodline as the main event, that is going to be also a massive main event. And if that does happen, because whether Tommy or JDP, we're gonna have, I would assume, a banger co-main, but we're gonna figure it out. But to sum that up shortly, yes I would. And that actually seems to be all the questions that I had. I thought I had a few more. They might have been added after I got the screenshots of my tweets, so I'm not sure. I think there was more. But regardless, that's going to be the video. I do want to give you guys a little bit of my prediction as well, or should I save that for a Twitter video? Let's see. We'll go ahead and drop it, Q&A and predictions. So we're gonna go through the card and I'm going to give you guys that. All right, so my final predictions on the Breakout 09 X Get Back card is going to be this. I'm gonna start from the bottom and go to the top. Assuming that this list is full and correct, we have Lonely Season versus Leo Bellato. Bellato, or Leo, is Luigi's brother. I don't know nothing about Lonely or Leo. I know Luigi got some grit to him, so if he trains like his brother, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I've seen absolutely anything. So part of me just wants to go with Lonely Season as I'm gonna say a decision. Next up, we have Zay Castro versus Breezy Ghost. I can see this going either way, but Zay has been my boy, so I'm gonna go with Zay. But I do want to say I have not seen him at the event yet, and he normally does not show up to the events and fight. So I'm saying Zay will win the fight because I don't even know Ghost. But I'm yet to see Zay. I ain't heard no word or nothing, so I'm gonna go Zay Castro wins, but Ghost may end up getting a win walkover. You don't get that in SCB, obviously, but we'll see if he pulls up. Next fight, we have Cody Galloway versus Mike GBB, which also don't know who either of them are. This fight was just added, I think, yesterday or the day before. It's two locals who are also popping on the card. These are some older guys. They look bigger, so this could be a banger. Someone could get slept. We're gonna see. I know Mike has fought one time before, so I am going to go with Mike for the win. I'm going to say decision as well. Now we got Pat Typhoon versus Rafi. And listen, I was going to go Pat automatically off rip because that's my boy. But honestly, with the press conference, Rafi got me interested because like, the way he's talking, he believes it, he's standing on business. And like, it's just the energy he's giving. Like, he's being truthful with it, he means it. He sounds like he's truly not gonna let Pat just come in there and walk him down, but Pat is the Boston Brawler, and he will put that pressure. And so if you break and fold, he is gonna keep coming at you. But he is much taller, and if he is actually in the gym working, I can see the 1s and 2s winning him straight to the fight against Pat. So that was a little bit of a toss-up. I even told him after the press conference, I was like, shit you saying, you got me interested in this one right here, because I'm not sure who's gonna win on YouTube. My final prediction is nothing against Rafi. I definitely could see you winning this fight. I'm just gonna go with Pat because that's my boy and he's shown out every single time. He's always come out on top, so I'm gonna go Pat by a decision. Now going on to the main card, we have Evan Mag versus Hollix. I think I've seen Hollix on Twitter a few times. I'm not sure who Evan is, but this is I think they're higher weight as well, so, or it might be like 180-ish. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. But this could end in a devastating fashion. So I'm gonna go winner. I'm just gonna say Hollix by some form of a stoppage. I feel like something may just happen between these two and someone just gets hit with something wild. Next up we have Scrappy Wolf versus Jordany Rodriguez. And this is the exhibition for one. There's a lot of people on this card that I'm actually not sure who they are. I'm not sure why that is, but I'm just gonna go Jordany Rodriguez because he beat Kodiak on, what was it, 07, I think? Which I was so shocked by that. But we're going Jordany for the win, even though it's an exhibition. Next up, Peyton Lee versus Damian Chrissy, which Damian is the brother of Kristen Chrissy. I'm gonna say Peyton Lee will win by decision. Next up, we have Just Kel versus Kristen Chrissy. Shout out both fighters, but of course, Kel is my boy. I'm gonna go Kel. Listen, this is my true opinion on this. Either of them can win this fight. If Kel folds from the pressure coming at him, because Christian's just gonna be like little Mike Tyson coming at him. But I also think that if Kel uses his legs, preserves his energies, and uses the 1s and 2s, and maybe like cut a few angles, he can obviously just work around dude and bop, 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 bop the whole entire time, and he has nothing to worry about. So it should be a win for Kel, assuming that Christian comes out the same way he did against Vinny. But I'm going to say Hellboy Kel gets, I'm gonna say, a decision or 3rd round stoppage. Next up, one of the massive bangers on the card, I feel like, we have Lil Weeks versus Luigi Bellato. Luigi is coming off of a win where he absolutely dropped dude. I think it was 1st round when I fought Nelly on 08. So Luigi has grit. He has the fight in him and the want. So it is hard to bet against him when he fights. But Lil Weeks is my guy, and he's been on the grind. He also stopped Javier Frog in the 1st round. This is honestly, in my opinion, a true 50-50 fight. So I can see either of them winning, taking the W by somehow stopping each other and or getting a decision. But it probably will go to decision. Someone may get tested and get dropped and see if they get up though. But I'm gonna go Lil Weeks wins by, if this is 5 rounds, ooh it is. I'm gonna go Lil Weeks by decision. He's gonna edge that one out right there. Now for the co-main event, we have Diesel versus Trey Greer. Originally it was a different co-main event. Things got swapped around. Trey got the fight. And after meeting Trey at the press conference, hearing him talk, he's confident in himself. He's a little bigger, longer. He even has a fight he just had a few months ago, he said, where he got the 1st round stoppage with I think it was a 1 to the body, 2 to the head, if I'm not mistaken. I've not seen it, don't know what it looks like. But I also know Diesel has been on the grind for a very long time. This is his 1st co-main. He's been winning it very badly. And some performances ain't been the greatest, but he also has had great performances too. So you would say the experience falls in Diesel's aspect, or Diesel's side. And then, because Trey has allegedly that 1 fight and nothing else. So you want to say Diesel. Part of me highly wants to say Diesel, but Trey's making me think that something, he's gonna come out with something that nobody's expecting. So first thing I'm gonna say, I have to say shout out Diesel. But I think Trey's gonna pop out and he's gonna show something that we was not ready for. None of us was expecting because none of us know much about him. So I'm gonna go Trey Greer wins by, I don't wanna say stoppage, but I don't know if it's 5 rounds. You're going 5 rounds. I'm gonna say Trey either wins a decision or he stops him in stops Diesel on one of the later rounds. But I can also see Diesel winning the fight on a decision. I don't see him stopping him, but I can see him getting the decision. But my final prediction is gonna be, I think Trey Greer will win by decision or a stoppage. Now for the main event, the one and only Love Life Zach versus Divine Valley. My opinion on this is Divine would never in a million years ever win by a stoppage. He would have to win by a decision, and I feel like it'd have to be way too close to where he was gifted the decision to win. So I think I will win either by decision, dominant decision, or he is going to end up getting stopped in later rounds, because I'm going to say 4 or 5. I ain't going to go into the game plan. Everybody's probably just thinking straightforward, raw, just punches the whole time. Y'all think what y'all need to think, but tomorrow y'all going to see what y'all going to need to see. And then everything little brains are going to be like, whoa, he was serious. You damn right I'm serious. You fucking damn right, because y'all talking to the people's champ. Anyways, that is the Q&A, and that is the prediction video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, comment down below your opinions. Who do you think is winning the fight? Let me hear your predictions. I'll even make a post on Twitter probably, so you can probably drop your comments on that instead, actually. But leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for some more. It's been your boy Love Life Zach, and tomorrow we put Belt to ass and show everybody why he's not who they think he is. He ain't been tested, but he's gonna be. Peace.